Welcome back, everyone, to my first playthrough of Trails in the Sky the Third. I ended up taking a massive break from playing this, so I gotta remember how to do everything here, but I think at the moment we are trying to go back to the arena. So I think the Coliseum area was the next part that was unlocked in our quest through Creepy Grancel. So that's the plan for the moment, and hopefully I don't get my butt handed to me, because I haven't played this for like 2 months. I don't remember what these guys are weak against. Mueller, apparently. They're weak against Mueller.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
That was the sword of Fandor.
They're still giving a decent amount of experience, too. That one was 97. Okay. Where are we now? 100% positive this is the Grand Arena. It's used for all kinds of events in the world, like martial arts tournaments and stuff. Indeed, Zen, Estelle, Olivier, and Joshua won last year's. There's yet to be one held this year, though, for a number of reasons. Oh, really? Regardless, it feels as though something is lying in wait for us in here. We should proceed with caution. Yeah, I had a feeling. I feel like there's gonna be a decent boss battle in here. Okay, so I can still go into that room and do anything up here. That's weird, I can't actually go through those doors, but I can walk all the way around. Another pillar. I'm scared, I don't want to do it. I don't wanna. I can't see anything from up here. There's nothing in the stands. I was wondering if I could, like, sneak and actually see the monster standing down on the field, but apparently not. Arrangement of the Fists of Steel, which nothing in this world can move, so Zin. That one's Zin, and that's a mini game? So it's a sun door? Alright. What's waiting for us in here? Well, we made it to the arena. This is where some enemies show up out of nowhere for us to fight, isn't it? Really, Kevin? I mean, we all knew it was gonna happen, but really? Whoa! Now look what you've done. It's just a coincidence, I swear. Me and my big mouth. I feel like I've just been set up or something. Aside and blame can wait until later. So they are super weak to fire. A resentful, evil female spirit. Okay. I don't remember what I have for arts. That delay is gonna be way too long.
Let's end this.
Okay, that part was easy. This worries me a little bit. Okay, they were actually easy to kill. That worries me. Like, there's no way that's all it was. Ugh, more? We'll defeat as many as we have to. That's why I haven't used my S-crafts yet. I'm like, there's no way that's... I don't know if it's worth it to even use the arts on these guys, or if I'm better off just straight up attacking.
Let's end this.
396. I feel like it's not that good. At least not from him. Their health isn't too low yet. I don't think he really needs to do that.
Let's end this.
Actually, I should impede. Which one? This guy? Oh, it's crap, so I don't know if it will or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I need Kevin's craft, actually, not hers. I don't remember what her S-craft does. What does that do? It's for a Valkyrie who most unopposed with light beam. Okay. I don't remember what half my stuff is anymore. It's kind of problematic. Okay, I vaguely remember that one.
I'll save you.
Okay, 2 of them leveled up. Oh boy. I think this is the last one, Kevin. Ah, how many of these fights are we gonna have to do? Our next foe seems to be quite large, too. Yeah, that is a giant summoning circle. That is terrifying. What in... Is that an armored horseman? Seems to be just like the one Estelle's crew beat under Genus. And not to jinx us, but this is probably going to be the last one. So let's finish this. Oh boy, okay. The fire skulls were relatively easy to beat. Weak to time, giant archaism from ancient times, attacks with a huge sword and destructive lightning. Okay, 23,000 health, not so good. I can group up a decent amount of them. What do I have here? Earth Guard. I would really rather have Earth Wall. These guys are actually weak to water. I forgot they explode. Definitely attack from a distance with Kevin. Okay, little guys are down. Big guy is evil. Julia needs health. Thousand damage.
I'll save you.
Did 4,000. I probably can't impede that. And I can't completely block it. Or can I? So have Grail Sphere. Do I have anything I can give him enough CP? So we'll completely block that. Thousand damage. Thank God for Grail Sphere. That's all I can say. Okay. She still has hers. Mueller still has his. Everybody's doing okay health-wise. All my movement's down though, that's a problem. For everybody but Kevin. Okay, he does about the same amount of damage with a regular attack, so there's no reason to use his CP on it. I'm not worried about that guy till he gets a little bit closer. Okay, so everybody's lost their thingy now, and I don't have another Grail Sphere, but he isn't hyped up for that craft yet. Kevin can kill that guy before he gets too close. Okay, mostly dead, but no Grail Sphere and low-ish health. Not too bad yet. We're currently fighting a war of attrition. It's just a matter of... There we go.
Justice must always prevail.
So I think he was doing more damage than I could heal. Jeez, 216? That's a lot. Woo! I left behind a stone. I wonder who I'll get this time. Is this our prize for winning? Ah, only the best for the champions. Whoever set this up sure put a lot of effort into making it feel like a proper tournament. How dedicated of them. Well, congrats gang. We found our 5th stealing stone. Let's head back and see who's inside. Yeah, and then we can heal and do all the fun stuff. Let's see who we get first. Okay, now we can finally go into the castle. Huh, so even he ended up here. Olivier? So one of the stars of the show makes his grand appearance. This is someone you know too? Huh. No is an understatement. He's everyone's favorite black-haired prince. Is it not? Really? I'm surprised they gave me Joshua that early in the game. Estelle, get down! What? Joshua! Joshua! Josette? Tita? Is this a dream? Or some kind of illusory tactic meant to disorient me? Trust you to get right to the theorizing. Sorry, but this ain't no dream. Or illusion, for that matter. I'm surprised to find so many of you here. Mind telling me exactly what the situation we found ourselves in is? Hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna swap out Mueller for Joshua. Guess that wasn't enough to convince you this is all actually happening, huh? Oh, not at all. Consider me convinced. While the idea of this being an illusion seemed initially plausible, the existence of your companion over there made it quite unlikely. Me? Correct. Am I right in assuming that you're a member of the Gralsritter? You can tell? Well, you're with Kevin and use a Templar sword to fight. It's a safe enough assumption on my part. Yeah, that kind of gives it away. My name is Joshua, incidentally. Joshua Bright. Reese Argent. I'm a squire. Since we're on the subject, I'm curious how you came to be familiar with us and our organization. Wait a second, Joshua. Why does her being there prove this isn't an illusion? Is me being here not proof enough for you? Oh, I don't think I've ever seen you with that visor on before, have I? Does that have to do with that delivery company you mentioned running a while back? It suits you. Yeah, that's it. We're doing awesome for ourselves these days, too. But you didn't answer my question. Surely you can tell just by looking at me that I'm the real thing? Generally, when you're in an illusion, the other people who appear in it are people you're familiar with. That reason being is they draw on and utilize knowledge the victim has within in order to create the world. I've met the rest of you, but Reese is a complete stranger. And not any complete stranger, an unusual one too. So she may not prove for certain that this isn't an illusion, but she does make it seem rather unlikely. I think I get what you're saying, maybe. Basically, the reason I don't prove this isn't an illusion is because we're so close. Well, you could put it that way, I guess. Ha, okay, that's fine by me. Anyway, it's so good to see you again, Joshua. I'm glad to see you're looking well, too. You've grown a bit in this past half year, haven't you? Aw, you noticed. I'm surprised to see you got caught up in all this, though. It must have been a real surprise to find yourself here all of a sudden. Yeah, it still doesn't feel completely real to me, even after all this time, to be honest. Oh, right. You don't know where Estelle could be, do you? I wish I did. That said, I'm sure she was surrounded by the same white light that I was. I'd say the odds are fairly high that she's somewhere in Phantasma like us. Oh. Actually, where were you before you ended up here, anyway? Your last letter said that you were in Erebonia. Were you still there? Oh no, not anymore. We're over in Crossbell at the moment. Or were, with the situation as it is now. Really? We were flying over there before I ended up here too. You were? I wonder if there's anything to that. It's relatively close to Liberl, so that may have something to do with it. I myself was in Erebonia, but I was in the town closest to the border with Liberl. Oh, right. I've got a question for you, Father Graham. Supposing that we assume all of this was caused by an incredibly powerful artifact, do you think such a thing would be able to exert its influence as far as Crossbell or Parm? I seriously doubt it. The only thing I can think of that was able to affect that wide an area was the Oriel's orbital shutdown phenomenon. That actually did reach the southern edge of Erebonia. I see. So it would need to be something as powerful as one of the Septarians, then. Although, speaking of which, is the Oriel itself still unaccounted for? You can't mean this is the work of the Oriel. I don't think we should rule out the possibility, Tita. But even if we assume the Oriel is involved in some way, that wouldn't answer most of the questions we want answers to. Indeed, such as who our enemies are, or how Grancel ended up filled with fiends and magic barriers. Or how we ended up facing actual embodiments of devils from church scripture or the presence of the higher elements. Until we have a theory that can explain all of those mysteries, we should probably refrain from jumping to conclusions. I would have to agree. Still, that being the case, I'd like to propose we focus on working out what happened to Grancel first and foremost. My thoughts exactly. I know you're probably worried about Estelle right now, but would you be up for helping us? That was my intention from the beginning. I can't very well turn my back on friends in need, for one thing. Besides, I think I'll find her a lot faster by helping out rather than sitting in here worrying. I hope we do. Well, I'll be glad to have you with us at least. That's what I wanted to hear. Cheers, man. Well, as soon as we're ready, we should make our way back to the capital. I expect something will have changed there as a result of us releasing Joshua from his stone. Right. I'm sorry, Mueller. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I need Joshua. Okay. I need to work on that quartz setup. I actually just need stronger quartz in general. Let's see what we have at the shop. Yeah, survival vest would be good for all of them. Shoes would be good. Those are already restored, but I do need to go over to the thingy and poke the water. Okay, so this is going to be it for this episode. In the next one, we will go back to the castle and see what else Grancel has for us. I don't think any of the doors had to do with Joshua. So that's the one that's Tita plus something else. That one's Shira. That one I honestly don't know yet. Guardian of the royal family and the blade that serves the imperial house. I think that's Mueller, but I don't think I have the right weapon. Because I think I walked up to it with Mueller in my party and it didn't do anything. That one I can't do yet. The Hooves of Fish is Estelle. Fists of Steel isn't. Yeah, so I don't need Joshua for any of those. So we will just continue the main story for now. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time.